Welcome back to the channel, guys. Self Educated Economist here. So today I want to briefly talk about real estate real estate. Sorry, real estate. I think is a fantastic investment opportunity, especially if you could get a property for in a good well, first of all, you want to buy a property in a good neighborhood. And just to be clear, I'm talking about real estate as an investment. So let's just say some rental property that you could rent out and get a yield for your investment, essentially. I have some experience in this. I own a property, and I own it outright, so I don't have a mortgage on it, and I rent it out, and I get a decent yield off of it. It's not in North America or anything like this. It's in Latin America, and it's been a fantastic learning experience in many ways because I've the thing about being a property owner is that you will come across some issues that you have to out of pocket fix a lot of things, and issues happen, but you do learn a lot from it. And having real estate in the long term, especially if it's in a good neighborhood, you have a decent property, or a good property that you take care of, you have good tenants, in the long term is fantastic. And I think the real estate falls, I think investing for me has three buckets. You have investing in stocks, stocks that you think are going to do well into the future. So it falls under the speculative bracket or part part of your investment portfolio. Then you have real estate, which would be another portion, and then the last one would be something like precious metals like gold, silver, and I would even put Bitcoin under that. But I think Bitcoin kind of falls under the speculative slash insurance policy, if you will, because I think I think that gold and silver is kind of like an insurance policy, and it's very fantastic. It's good if you could get some of it. It's gonna hold your buying power into the future, and if you make money like you have in gold in the last like 2-3 years, and even better, but you're gonna maintain your buying power. So that's the nice thing about gold and silver. Bitcoin does that too to some extent, but I think it also falls under the speculative aspect. And some people look down on speculative investing, like in stocks or even potentially in real estate. I think it can be negative, but I think if you know what you're doing and if you have an eye for it, and you could see that, like, okay, this is really cheap right now, but I believe it's gonna go into the future. It's gonna go up into the future because of X, Y, and Z, and you know what you're talking about. I think it's a fantastic way to make money. Why not? And yeah, then you have your real estate, which is something that you buy. Like it falls under, similar to like a stock that pays you a dividend, right? You're getting yield for your investment, and I think real estate falls under that. But obviously, there's more to it than that. There's like some tax benefits involved with it, and then of course, there's the headaches of being a landowner, a landlord, and with that comes the other responsibilities. But yeah, that's kind of like my quick take on real estate, and kind of like how I look at investing overall. I'll make more videos to speak about this more clearly, but that's kind of like my overall quick introduction into this specific topic, and I'm looking to make more videos about this into the future. If you're finding my content interesting, and you like my approach to stuff, then feel free to follow, like, subscribe. Yeah, I don't know if it's follow here in YouTube. It's subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. See you guys later. Ciao.